Welcome back. Federal authorities have arrested and charged 4 people with drug trafficking. It comes after a months-long investigation. Homeland Security officials say a storefront was basically an entry point to a massive 2,000-foot-long underground tunnel connecting Mexico to the U.S. That's incredible. Let's bring in CBS News correspondent Shanelle Kaul. Hey, Shanelle, good to see you again today. So what did authorities find in that tunnel?
Well, Mugo, this is wild. Cross-country tunnel that went from Mexico to California that officials now say they believe was used to smuggle drugs. This is massive. I mean, we're talking about a tunnel that was 55 feet deep and about 2,000 feet long. It was elaborate. Officials say it was complete with electricity, reinforced walls, ventilation, and a rail system. So how did the DOJ discover this tunnel? Well, they're saying today, Mugo, that this was part of a months-long investigation that began back in December, and they say they finally moved in towards the end of May. They also said that this happened to be a warehouse that was supposed to be a discount store, that is, in San Diego. That warehouse, by the way, is sitting right across the border from Tijuana, Mexico. So the DOJ, they say, had been surveilling this warehouse for months. They moved in May, and then underneath what was supposed to be that discount store warehouse, they say they found 2,000 pounds of cocaine and that sophisticated tunnel. So you mentioned this off the top. 4 people have now been arrested during this operation. Here's more from Adam Gordon, U.S. Attorney for the Department of Justice.
Federal agents, their state task force officers, and attorneys from my district, for my U.S. Attorney's Office, are working on the prosecution of 4 individuals charged in connection with multiple seizures, adding up to more than a ton of cocaine, worth an estimated $45 million. The seizure of this amount of cocaine is hugely important as well.
And I do want to mention the cocaine wasn't just found underneath in that tunnel, but there were also cars that were going in and out of what was supposed to be that discount store warehouse that officials say they also found drugs in. Those 4 men who've now been charged, they are now facing a maximum of life in prison if convicted, Mugo.
Yeah, you are not kidding. This story is wild. Shanelle Kaul, thank you so much for your reporting. Appreciate it.